sometimes, yeah.
Despite everything life has thrown at her, Nikki Gubbins just gets on with it. Commuting from the Isle of Wight to Portsmouth for work. She believes her malformations were caused by a drug called Primodos, and she's one of more than 200 people now preparing to sue the manufacturer and the government for failing to protect patients. Bullied as a child, she says her malformations have even more impact as an adult.
I think in social situations, it's almost as though I'm not there.
Your very bright, funny sense of humour, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just people don't take the time to work that out.
No. I think it when they can't understand what I'm saying at times, and it's quite lonely. I'm on my own, and I've never met anybody I have a relationship with, never married, had children. I often wonder what if it hadn't been for Primodos, well, be a grandmother by now. I was not quite pretty.
Nikki's mum was given the drug Primodos as a pregnancy test. It was made up of 2 pills, which would induce a period in women who were not pregnant. However, many families believe if the mother was pregnant, it could damage or even kill their children in the womb. The proposed legal action follows a Sky News investigation, where we found documents in German archives showing manufacturers were warned by UK regulators that those using the drug had an increased risk of malformations. And those records from that study appeared to have been deliberately destroyed in order to frustrate future legal action. Lawyers say that early warning signs were ignored and the drug wasn't tested before sale.
They placed the drug onto the market without any prior toxicology testing. Now I find that quite astonishing, given that this is a pregnancy test that was given to women and it had no therapeutic benefit whatsoever.
A previous claim by UK families, including Nikki's parents, was abandoned in 1982, and a government review published in 2017 found that there was insufficient evidence to show a causal association between the drug and birth defects. But last year, an Oxford University team produced an analysis of all the significant studies relating to Primodos and found the drug was associated with a doubling of the risk to an unborn baby.
It's a hugely important risk. And once you're talking about the more specific ones, like congenital heart disease, neurological defects, they're up to double, threefold. We're not just saying there's individual studies, there's a consistent effect. And what's interesting is when you look at the higher quality studies, you go, oh, there's even more of an effect. A doubling the risk is catastrophic.
Recipients of the legal letters include the UK government for failure to protect patients and German pharmaceutical giant Bayer, who now own Shearing, the manufacturer of the drug. Both say that the Oxford study has been deemed unreliable by the European Medicines Agency, and there's been no new evidence since the previous trial in 1982. Bayer told Sky News, "We believe this action to be without merits and will defend our position vigorously and, if necessary, in court." Bring it on, say campaigners.
Acknowledge the mistake that they've made in the past, put it right, and then moving forward to ensure that they don't have it happen again.
The 200-plus alleged victims have waited all their lives for this. If successful, the class action could cost millions in damages. But it's hard to put a price on a life changed from birth. Jason Farrell, Sky News.